Each Tuesday on the show, Chris Kenny catches up with Daily Telegraph columnist and blogger to the nation, Tim Blair. He's with us now. G'day there, Tim.
Hey, mate, how are you?
I'm very, very well. We've been warned to brace for blackouts. Have you got your candles and your torches at the ready?
Mate, I just breaking news. Back in on the phone, he's requesting that all of New South Wales their power turn up and so mean that the Vivid Festival could continue without any problems.
Right, Vivid. Yes, there's Vivid. Why didn't they turn off Vivid? That's a good question.
Apparently, it's necessary, mate. It's a required thing. So if you're a pensioner and the lights go out tonight and you can't heat your can of beans over an electric stove, well, just think about what you're doing to keep Vivid. Vivid going.
You wrote superbly on the subject. He said it takes a special kind of reverse genius to create an energy crisis in a country blessed with Australia's wealth of energy resources. So true.
It's astonishing. I mean, I've been to Kuwait. I've been to lots of Middle Eastern places. You can tell that they've got lots of oil because the petrol is so cheap. Should you not have a similar situation regarding power in Australia?
Yeah.
There's never going to be $2 a litre of fuel in Kuwait, let me promise you that. But here, we can't even power houses without going broke.
It's extraordinary how much we've butchered the sector, as I said a little bit earlier in the program. This next story, it deals with mental health issues, Tim. If you're struggling, by the way, with your mental health, not you, Tim, but our viewers, please call Lifeline 24 hours a day on 13 11 14. But former Australian tennis star Jelena Dokic has revealed her struggle with depression and anxiety, posting on Instagram, "I almost jumped off my 26th floor balcony and took my own life. I am writing this because I know I am not the only one struggling." It takes incredible bravery to share such a personally fragile story, doesn't it?
Absolutely. People forget what a stunning talent on and off the court Jelena Dokic was and is. Her commentary has been revelatory. She's a terrific tennis commentator. As a player, she probably had a better power game than Ash Barty. But all the talent, all the money, all the demand in the world counts for nothing unless you're a happy person. And the most, I think, uplifting moment in that harrowing message that she posted was that she took a step back, a literal step back, and sought help.
Yeah.
And that's why we have her today. It was a damn close-run thing, judging by the tone and the content of that post.
We can only wish her all the best, and no doubt she'll have rough patches, but there is help out there. There certainly is. Former Federal Treasurer Josh Frydenberg is on the hunt for a new role, and there's speculation in Melbourne town, mate, he might replace Gil McLachlan as AFL CEO. I know he loves his AFL. That'd be quite a career shift, though.
Well, why would you bother? He's only going to be in the job for a few weeks and he'll get rolled by a teal lady. I mean, he barracks for the Blues, Carlton in the AFL, but when you've been rolled by the Teals at the federal level, maybe you should just take a step back for a while from the high-profile roles because he might have a target on his back, mate.
Maybe. And I think there are probably roles for someone who's got honours in economics that would pay him about $7 or $8 million a year somewhere, and that's not what they pay Gil McLachlan. But anyway, and an employer has copped it on social media, Tim, over a new rule for tardy employees. The message was, for every minute you're late for work, you'll be required to work for 10 minutes after 6 p.m. So, for example, if you arrive at 2 minutes past 10, you'll have to stay an extra 20 minutes until 6:20. It reminds me of primary school.
Mate, if they applied that to me, I'd never get home. That would be a life sentence. I mean, please. But, you've got to admire any employer who actually has a go these days and tries to discipline the workforce because, this chap will probably be out of a job himself in a couple of days once the social media pile-on really kicks into gear.
The staff will run straight to HR, mate. That's what they do. Finally, let's finish off with some terrific news. Australia is off to the Soccer World Cup after defeating Peru. But boy, we do it the hard way, don't we?
Damn straight. This is the one in Qatar, right? The famous soccer nation of Qatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm all for Australian sports teams winning. and everyone there's obviously delighted. It was a hell of a game. But when you're getting involved with FIFA, I'd rather not do that sort of thing. FIFA, not one of the more attractive mobs going around. But if Australia can win, I guess a lot of people are prepared to put that aside.
We want Ukraine to win this time, not Australia. We want Ukraine to win. Tim,
They've
good to talk with you.
already won Eurovision. They've won Eurovision. That's their World Cup. They don't need any more fake honours.
Fair point. Thank you, Tim.
Good on you, mate.
Tim Blair. There you go.